Okay, so how y'all doing? Morning and such. Today we get to open Modern Horizons. I've got my boxes. They arrived today. Today is pre-release weekend. Pre-release is actually happening right now, so I could go and pick them up. We actually already opened one pack. We got the one pack in the meantime while we were waiting for them to get the boxes from the back. So I can at least show you this. Go through and then we'll open the rest in a second. So, we'll go through the commons at least initially, right? The early box commons, you know. Knights. Target creature gets +2 +2 if its power is 2. Chillapilla. Check out those eyes. That's totally karma. Jita. So, we'll do most of the box. We'll skip through the uncommons. Or skip to the uncommons, rather. Regrowth. Everdream. Splice on the instant or sorcery. Great. Twisted Reflection. And then collect a oof for the rare. Snow-covered swamp. Snow-covered full art, snow-covered land in each pack, and apparently there's these as well. This is the art collection, the Modern Horizons art series. So apparently that's a thing. And a squirrel token, illusion token. I like the double-sided tokens. I think that's fairly smart. Okay, so let's open this up. I'll get my trash bag to put all these packs in. Beautiful. Let's put those here. And then we can begin, right? Tokens at the back. Again, we'll go through some of the commons for the first couple. Bears. Tornado. Slivers, slivers, slivers. Let's put all the slivers aside, separate as well. Well, Pondering Mage. That goes directly in the wizard deck for real. Prohibit. That's our old reprint. Mongooses. Evolving Slug. It's a, what do we call it? It's zebra unicorn, a zebra corn. Not sure. So we got our zebra corn. Pillage. Great to see Pillage in Modern. Where are we putting things? You know, that's fine. Oh, cat. Cats are not good at things. Second rare, Goblin Engineer. Enters the battlefield, search your library for an artifact card, put it in the graveyard, then shuffle, and we can sack an artifact to return an artifact. Okay, so that's good. Snow-covered plains, more art. Illusion Spider. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay. Cool. Savage Swipe. Wall of 1,000 Cuts. I was actually looking online and somebody counted. They tried to count the swords, and it was, I think they did get more, over 100 individual sword arts in there. So who knows? There might actually be 1,000 to file. Goblins. That's pretty crazy. I mean, even the commons are pretty crazy in this set. So uncommon Crypt Rats. Definitely dig the old one better, but you know, it's just the border. Frostland. Infiltrator. It's pretty good. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. It's the enchantment version of the blue. What was it called? I don't remember, but that exists anyway. All the snow-covered lands. Buff Goblin. That's great. It's a pretty good fairy. Oh, nice. Wild Blossoms reprint. Always good. Some Tree Folk. Squirrel Nest. Amazing. Squirrel Tribal should be a thing. Aha! Canopy Land #1. Fiery Islet. Snow-covered plains. Sword. Birdefant. Oop. Can't forget the Spore Frog. That is really good. That's very curious how this is going to affect Modern as a format. Shatter Assumptions. Reveal their land. Discard all colorless cards or discard all multicolored cards. Cascade and Retrace. This is the this card does nothing on its own. It's amazing. Search for snow permanents. Big deal in this set. Wait, 1, 2. Did I miss it? Oh yeah, right. That's just the Force of Virtue. If it's not your turn, you may exile a white creature or a white card from your hand rather than pay the master casting cost. Creatures control get +1/+1. It's kind of weak as far as one of the forces go, but still pretty good, I think. Art. Ooh. Foil tokens. Great. There's a foil shapeshifter. I forgot they were doing foil tokens. Have we really not had any more slivers? That's not. We got 2 out of 1 pack. Yeah, weird. Okay. 2 out of 1 pack. Nonsense. None before. Rain of Revelation. Dragonheart. Knight. Swipe. Other Bear. Pyrophobia. Cowards can't block this turn. Another Astrolabe. Chillapilla. That's pretty good. Something cheap. Trying to replace the other Lark. I don't remember what it is. Draw some cards off zombies. Oh, it's interesting. It doesn't specify non-token zombies, which is pretty good. Creatures exiled from the battlefield, put a plus 1 counter on it. At the end, you may exile another target creature you control. Okay, so Blink Deck technology. Whenever a vampire you control dies, put a plus 1 counter on each vampire you control. Pretty sweet. Snow-covered island. Some art. A token. Lots of changelings as well. Echo, because people love Echo. Oh, Shroud, player Shroud. That's good. Love String of Disappearances as a chain lightning. Yes, the return of the untap phase, or the untap symbol. Fact or Fiction's good. Reprinted that. Masticore, Lightning Skelemental. I love it. I love it. Bring back Ball Lightning. Always put the token squirrel side up. Love that they're reprinted Manowar. I always really liked this card. Sliver. Cultivator enters play, you can discard lands. It's kind of interesting, but... Oh, right. Cycling lands are in this as well. Sword of Truth and Justice. Mythic 1, I guess. Let's call that Mythic 1. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. So, planes. Art. Zombie. What card was that? We had that card earlier. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a common though. Not bad for a common, honestly. Shenanigans. The Oriflame. The Orcs had one. The Goblins can get one now. Tribute Mage. Talisman of Hierarchy. Canopy Land number 2, Waterlogged Grove. Snow-covered island, a ninja, some tokens. 1 mythic, 2 canopy lands so far. Seems not bad for first third of the box. This is really good art. I don't know if y'all can see. And I just like Rebound. We have to rebuild the Blink deck, honestly. I don't know if I can handle having another blue and white deck. I'd have to buy a bunch of land. Diabolic Edict in Modern. That's great. Cycle Land. Thundering Djinn. That's interesting. Not like super good, but interesting. And just get lifelink. Bizarre Trade Mage. That as well may get into the commander deck. Ooh, foil Goblin token. Shiny, shiny. I don't know why they didn't do foil tokens before this. They seems like a gimme. Even the unstable ones were foil one side, and then the nice full art was not foil, which was odd. So. Love the old your enchantments become creatures mechanic. There we go. That's Everdream. That's the art I was thinking about before. The card I was thinking about before. Exclude. Ruination Rider. Lands matter. Hex Drinker. Level up. Level up is great. Mythic. Art. Some counters. Man, I'm pretty pro that Hex Drinker. Just generally pretty pro the level up mechanic. I like how it looks on the cards. I think it was too complicated, so they removed them, but I don't know. Like why they never really became a thing, but I like it. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Sliver. Nether Spirit. That's kind of cool. I actually don't remember that from the... Oh, there we go. First foil. Diabolic Edict. So, that's a cool foil to get. Not going to be particularly worth anything, but... Some art. And some token. I'm curious if you could get a foil token and a foil card in the same pack. Mob is cool. I like the Convoke. Destroy creature. The old buyback, Elvish Fury. Wandering Mage, Jita thing. Rebuild, pretty sweet. Twisted Reflection again. Changeling. Another oof. I guess it's not really a duplicate because that's the one I got in. That was from a different box. This is a foil elephant. All lands matter. Specimen. Oh, that really does look like a grave. What was the other one? Grave robber, grave something. Wings of Abandon. Exile target creature you don't control. For each creature exiled this way, its controller searches for basic land. That player puts those cards. Okay, so you can overload exile all the creatures you don't control. Pretty great. A little expensive on the overload, but still a good ability. Snow-covered mountain. Some land. I mean, some art rather. Zombie Rhino. Love it, art. Group of, or pack of Landwar Elves. Carrion Feeder. Nice. Future Sight. Some good art, actually. Winter's Rest for our a foil. Always squirrel side up. Cats in the background being bad. That's not bad. Unshard target sacrifice. Your player sacrifices an attacking creature is pretty sweet with Storm. Force of Rage. 2 3/3s or 2 3/1s with trample and haste. 2 baby ball lightnings for free. Foiled Dead of Winter. That's pretty good. And some tokens. It's not bad. It's not horrible. I mean, I think by permanent, it's pretty good. Handling. Some more art. Goblin token. Rawr. Elephants. Elephants everywhere. I don't actually know if this card is the first hideaway card that's not a land. I think at least the only ones I had seen were lands, but I didn't play when that was a thing, so who knows. Cycle land. Splice on instant or sorcery, making golems, that's pretty sweet. Force of Vigor. Let's be honest though. There's only one force that we're really looking for here. perfectly sealed. This is only one-sided, so it's a foil token. Wait, so the information is leaking. Another Man of War. I'm just Winding Way. Top 4. Put all the tools in top. See, Winding Way is pretty sweet. That might. Trying to decide if that would make it into the new deck. There's this Rage. 3 damage or 10 damage. Tectonic Reformation. Each land in your hand is cycling red, which is pretty sweet. Snow-covered forest. Something. Ooh, foil Martlage token. Very nice, very nice. We'll keep that right alongside the Dark Depths from whatever set. And there's something similar here. I don't know if it uses the same token. I guess it probably does, given the fact that that's in this set. Sliver. Goat now. If that creature's a goat, it's... Yeah. Land Plague Engineer. I like Plague Engineer. Oh, foil Snow-covered swamp. Nice. Regular snow-covered mountain. Interestingly, that it is foil snow-covered swamp and a normal snow-covered land at the same time. Start moving a little faster. Something snow power or permanence. Got some tree folk. Screech. Slivers have flying and haste. That's pretty good. I'll put that in rares, I guess. Forest. Zombie spider. Oh, interesting. The two sides have different card numbers on them. New School Disenchant's pretty good. Strix. Unearth Sliver. On Thin Ice. Just no permanents matter. Foil Construct. I found myself looking away to not know if the foil counter is going to be there. Outlast Sliver. Bladeback Sliver. Got a couple of them. Mage. Swipe. Vesper Lark. Jizimjin. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can see a world where that would matter. Actually, a new deck. There's just discard and play him again with the Crucible. Boros Talisman. Pillage. Glacial Revelation. Seasoned Pyromancer, another mythic. When Seasoned Pyromancer enters the battlefield, discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. For each non-land card discarded this way, create a 1/1 elemental. And we can exile it from the graveyard to make 2 more elementals. Sliver and a foil illusion. Those foil tokens are fairly, they're fairly, I don't know if I want to say common, but they're not as uncommon as I would expect. We've gotten many more foil tokens than we have foil cards. Even prohibit. Okay. First Sliver's chosen. I actually have a section in my box, sorted box with just slivers. So yeah, we got, okay, Unsettled Mariner. Whenever you or a target or a permanent you control becomes target of spell or ability, and opponent controls counter that spell unless you pay 1. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Pretty control-y there. Springbloom Druid. Sacrificing land to put out land. That's the other one that's looking pretty strongly like it's going into a deck. But it is the deck I just built, so I would have to... Sarah Emblem. Yeah, I'd have to rethink things again, but of course that's how Magic goes, right? Tranquil Thicket. Untappy Gleamer. Worm. Oh, there we are. Hogak Arisen Necropolis. You cannot spend mana to cast this spell. Good fun. Snow covered. Looks like a mirror of some sort. I don't know. Always squirrel side up. Scale up. This card's craziness. In fact, is loving it. Bear Queen. That's actually cool. I like that art. Don't know what card that is either. Like 10 packs left or so. Haven't seen any Planeswalkers. I got used to seeing one per pack, you know? Outlast Sliver. So, Crypt Rats. 1 for 2/2, not bad. Lava Belly Sliver. Merit Lige's Slumber. So, we do use it. Ten snow permanents to trigger the thing. So, who's in? We're gonna play Merit Lige Tribal. It's gonna be a very small deck. Foil counter. Sliver. Goblin Matron. Great fun that they added this. They brought this up. This is kind of a favorite card from the old school days. Search the library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. That's pretty great. Forest. Oh, foil squirrel token. That's amazing. That's my new favorite token. But I guess the foil merit lage is pretty sweet. Sliver. Sliver. Yeah, and I know I've missed some slivers throughout the thing, but whatever. It's life, right? Good Fortune Unicorn. Infiltrator. Ice Fang Cuddle. The, what did we call that? The Snow Strix? Something like that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Swamp. Alright. Token. 3, 7 left. Phantom Ninja is not a, doesn't have ninjutsu. Planebound Accomplice. That is a cool card. I like it. Kind of the charge. What's this card called? Oh. There we are. Foil Landmore Tribe. I don't know where I was putting these things. Oh. I do know where I was putting these things. Up there. 1 second. I need to go get my coffee. Okay. My coffee, as it turned out, didn't make itself, and therefore is not made. Alpine Guide. I was thinking it was going to be like a Snowy Goblin Guide, and it's definitely not that, but it's pretty good. It's okay, you know. Cast Descent Mage. During each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery from the graveyard. If it would cast as exile this turn. That. Oh, ooh, foil Cycle Land. That's a pretty good mythic. Is it? I don't know if it's good enough to be Commander Wizard. That depends on whether or not I get Urza, and if Urza is a wizard. Maybe it's an artificer. I don't know. But also Urza's kind of an artifacty thing, so you know, who knows, and Urza's probably an artificer now. Okay. Frog. Sliver. Still very much like Lava Dart. Astral Drift. Whenever you cycle Astral Drift another card, while Astral Drift is on the battlefield, you may exile target creature. If you do, return it to the battlefield at the end of the next end step. And a foil bear token. One more second. Ow, the coffee made itself. Of course, it's arguably hot, so whatever. Always the squirrel on top. Squirrel side up. Wait, did that? No. That would have been weird. I like the Segovian Angel for single white. Protect a cat thing. 9. Get out of here, cat thing. Firebolt. Collected Conjuring. Very cool. I love the idea of that card. Coco for spells. Snow-covered island. Foil? Foil. Guys, I'd say it's been a pretty good box. For mythics, I would love an Urza or a Planeswalker, but I really don't have much to complain about in this box so far. Another mythic. When it enters the battlefield, you may search the library for a creature card. Cast 1 or more, reveal it, put it in your hands, shuffle, sacrifice it so opponent can't cast non-creature spells this turn. That's pretty sweet. Some things, some art, some tokens. Commons. Cycle Land. A Zebracorn. Grave Shifter. Aria Flame. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent gains 10 life. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, reverse count it, then deal damage equal to the number of reverse counters. Which is pretty sweet. Snow-covered swamp. Some Jita art. Last one. How many canopy lands did we get? 2, right? Yeah. So there's plenty of canopy land. That'll be a foil token for what it's worth. Umbras are always cool. Shatter Assumptions. Changeling. Masticore. Cabal Therapist. Okay. Foil Zombie to finish it off. Nice one. Okay, so that's it. That's all the Horizons we have. Well, that we're going to open today anyways. Then, yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time.